Sounds great right now? Cool. I'm giving a thumbs up even though there's no camera and nobody can fucking see me. So, this is the plan for today. BioShock is kind of a pain in the butt because of their whole thing with 2K games, and they don't want to let people just stream without doing like a whole convoluted mess with using a capture card, and I'm too cheap right now to buy one, so I'm going to play Bloodborne. But as a little special treat, I am playing on New Game Plus for the first time, which I've never done before, and this is supposed to be really hard. All the Dark Souls and Bloodborne, I'm sure Sekiro has a gimmick like this too. Once you beat the game, you can suddenly offline though. What? Am I back? What do you mean suddenly offline?
No, I haven't seen you, like, go.
What do you mean?
Like, I haven't noticed you go offline.
Oh. How about it, Snake? Am I still here? Can you still see me and hear me? Unless he's talking about himself. That's offline. Whatever. Whoever's out there actually listening to me right now. Playing all these games have a New Game Plus mode where once you beat the game, you get to start over from the beginning, but with all your upgrades and power-ups and gear and everything that you've collected throughout the game. The only catch is the game is twice as hard as it was the first time around. Technically, the game gets harder every time you beat it and start over. Hey, Harmonic. Oh, you were offline. Okay. Basically, just explain how New Game Plus works. You beat the game, you get to start over from scratch, but you keep all your gear and all the shit you've collected.
Aw, look, Beard Vulture said hi.
Hey.
By calling you a bitch.
Nice. I destroyed all these books. Alright, so we're going to skip the first cutscene because that's the only way I can get this far, but I am at the very beginning of the game. I have all the gear I've collected from my last playthrough. I am now in New Game Plus, which is way harder, supposedly. And the game gets harder every time you beat it, but the first New Game Plus is the hardest because it's the biggest jump in difficulty. Each jump is whatever. Oh yeah, the Bloody Crow. Actually, do I have his helmet? No, I never bought his helmet. But yeah, the Crow outfit is my favorite. I don't like the mask, it doesn't look that cool, so I like the Hunter's mask with this outfit. And I got my fancy rapier that turns into... How does this work again? It's been a while since I played it. Yeah, it turns into a gun. I got 2 guns. Oh yeah, and since you've never seen the bow blade, this is Simon's bow blade. It's a weapon from the DLC, and its special mode is... turns into a freaking bow. I can shoot arrows. True, Crow outfit is best outfit. Yeah. This is probably one of my favorite weapons, design-wise. It's kind of caca. Actually, it's been a while since I played this. I don't even remember what gear I have on me. I got the Saw Spear, which is one of my first favorites. The Threaded Cane. Threaded Cane is fun. Oh. I actually went through the trouble of getting the Rakuyo. My god. Going into that well to get this thing is such a nightmare. Lady Gaga would have worn circa. Yeah. Actually, I should probably gonna equip that. But yeah, check it out. Lady Maria's weapon. I'm gonna die within the first hour?
Yeah.
Alright. You think so? Probably. I've never played New Game Plus. This is literally my first time trying this. Actually, I should probably switch. I was gonna be fancy and use a shield.
Will die in the Hunter's dream. Wow, he has literally no faith in you.
Well, technically you could when you fight Gurman. So, that's not that easy. That's
First
not that.
10 minutes, damn. They're trying to outdo each other in how little faith they have in you.
All right, let's see. I just want to make sure my gear is good. Oh shit, no faith at all. Yeah. All right. Time to prove you dickheads wrong. Time to go back to the sick room. Now, this game is fucking sick. If you guys are fans of Lovecraft, this is the most Lovecraft video game that's not actually based off a Lovecraft story. To be fair, actually, this is probably more Lovecraft than the actual, like, Lovecraft video games. Besides, how can I lose? I'm wearing the fucking crow armor. Look at me, I look like a badass. So I wonder if it... Okay, that's... It might be a bit of a... Oh, who's in here?
Out on the hunt?
Huh?
Then I'm very sorry.
Oh, can we hear the audio on the characters?
I cannot open
yeah,
this door.
you can hear the game.
Like you can hear this person talking?
Listen, the volume for the stream,
the
phenomenal.
patients here in my clinic must
Okay,
not be exposed
perfect.
to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry.
Want a neat little Easter egg? You can see who's in there if you peek through that little, like,
This is
left
all
corner.
that I can do.
There she is. That's Yosefka. She's a friend.
Go.
For now.
And good hunting.
So yeah, she's one of the few not crazy people in this world. She wants me to fuck off because everything's gone to shit and she doesn't want me to bring all that shit in here. Oh, look, my little guys have top hats. Look how cute they are. I love them. I wish I could have shown the first cutscene because the first cutscene is kind of fun when you first make it to Yharnam. The plot is I'm a guy from another town and I heard that there's this magical blood that cures any diseases. And apparently I was dying from some sort of disease and I decided to come to Yharnam to use their magical blood healing. Not knowing that shit went to hell. By the way, how many of you people actually killed a werewolf that's here on your first time through without dying? Trust the danger noodle? Subtitles, yeah, subtitles they're on. So check this out. I am level, what the fuck am I level right now? Let's see. I can see, look at this. Level 125. Look at my stats. 60 vitality, I got strength, I focus mostly on skill because most of the skill weapons are my favorite. You would think in the first area I'm just gonna tear ass, right? Check this out. This is New Game Plus. This guy should go down in one hit. Nope. That's how hard this game is on New Game Plus. But these guys are pushovers, so I'm just gonna I am gonna fuck these guys up. Yeah. What? Yeah. Had I been playing on my original file, those guys would have just gone down in one hit. All I had to do was like look at the mean and they would have died. Whoops. Is there a way can I don't like the fact that I can't see the whole chat. This is gonna be a pain in the butt.
Horrible Glut is here. Hello.
Oh yeah. Says the person who hasn't beaten the game. Let's see, is my insight? No, I don't have enough insight to see my friend. I could go up through here, through this ladder, but I'm gonna go the long way because I want to kill stuff. Look, it's they're having a little party. Whoops. Owie. Oh, see? Easy peasy. Hey, buddy. Whoa! I don't think he liked the fight. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, guy. Whoa! Oh, that was a mean-ass headbutt. Okay. Well then, I am a bit rusty. It's been a while since I played this, so I'm probably gonna die within the first half hour. Alright, let's make our way downtown. Oh, is this one of the houses? No. Where are the houses I could talk to people? No, let me talk. There's gotta be someone up here. Oh, yeah. Whoa! That wasn't very nice. Why do I remember this differently? Alright. Actually, I was supposed to go through there. Whoops. And it's our first friend.
Oh, you must be a
I'm sure nothing
hunter,
bad's gonna happen to this guy.
and not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider.
BSB?
You
Oh,
must
Blood-Soaked
have had a
Beast?
fine time.
Oh god, fuck that thing.
Gainem has a
I
special way
really...
of
That's
treating guests.
that's probably the boss fight I hate the
don't
most in
think
this
I could
entire
stand
game.
if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
I forget this guy's name, but he's like one of our first friends that we make in this
town is
game.
cursed.
And he's like the
Whatever
only
your
kind of
reasons might be,
real,
find a swift exit.
was it navigation you get in the
Whatever
game?
this place
He's the only character that actually
more
tells you
harm
where to
than
kind of go.
good.
Yeah, no, can't open it from this side. Nice. Alright, let's see how much damage I can do. Yeah, that guy's not having a good time. He's sick. He's happy because he's gonna die a human, he says. I'm sure that will go well for him. Alright, let's make our way to the party. I forget which houses around here have people that you can talk to. Oh, there's people up here. This one was fun. Yeah? Where?
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
People here are so nice. Actually. Oh, I got Adam's blood. Oops. Let's carry some of this, some of that. Molotov cocktail. That's going to be very useful. Hey, guy. Well, I'm going to use Simon's bow blade. It's been a while. Can I hit anyone from here? Check this out. Yeah? Nope, not one. Aha! Bam! Killed friend, what you guys gonna do? I think they noticed me. I think I want to do something cool with the bow blade, eh? Whoa! Hi. gun guy knows me. No. Whoa. Right, this game is going to be really hard for me to pay attention to chat because, fuck, this game demands so much of your attention.
Wow.
Huh?
If chat says something interesting, I'll let you know.
Alright, guess everyone's just watching and anticipating, anticipation to see if I fucking die or not. Oh, no you don't! I almost forgot about you. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Hey.
Whoa!
Hello, nipples.
Hey, nipples. Hey, guy. Yeah, my first fist roll. Yes! I love this move. Yeah, it shows that this game focused more on offense than defense because, like, Bloodborne's all... not Bloodborne. Dark Souls more about, like, using your shield and your poise to defend yourself and be able to take, like, tank hits and knowing when to dodge and attacking. This is like, no, you only attack. You don't get a shield, you just get a gun. Hey, guy. How you doing? Not very tentative, though. How you doing, Nipple? Yeah, I kind of gave up on Bioshock, doing Bloodborne now, because it's easier to stream on the on PlayStation. So this is gonna be my jam for a while until I get a capture card, which I don't mind at all because I fucking love this game. By the way, I'm also playing on New Game Plus. I don't know if you know, it's because I have like end game gear and I'm at the beginning of the game. So it's gonna be my first time trying to beat this shit on one of the harder difficulties, which is kind of absurd for this game, as difficult as it already is, to have a harder mode. I guess those guys aren't. Whoa! Can't hit me. Whoa! Almost hit me, guy. Whoa! And that was a mistake. Where'd that puppy go? Aha! Did dog kill its? Oh no, there it is. Stupid ass dog. I'll check this out. Whoa! I missed. Sneaky puppy. And that's why I love the Raider Flash. I should chill with that. Bullets aren't infinite in this game. Lamppost MVP. Yeah. Oh, this is they're crucifying a giant werewolf. Good times. Sure, these people are very, very fun to be around. Oh, and one of the best things about like these kind of games is destroying shit, and your character really good.
Greg says your character really drew the genetic short straw, figuratively and literally.
Wait, why do you say that? What's wrong with my character? You can't even see my character. I'm like wearing not armor, but clothing from like head to toe.
Smaller than every other person. He's a little on the petite side.
Well, it's not so much that I'm smaller. I'm actually human sized. Everyone else is like half transformed into a beast. That's kind of the lore of the game. Everyone in town is like has gone mad and started to turn into like these fucking werewolf-esque monstrosities. But yes, everyone is kind of lanky. Oh, and ragdoll physics, yay! One of the best things about Souls games. You can just do this.
That from software quality.
I fucking love it. Because it's such a, like a dark and serious game, and then you're like, blip, 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 blip. Oh, poor little horsey. That's a dead horse. Yeah. And dumb, goofy shit like that. Did I not have to wave? Oh. Cool guy. Alright, enough dicking around. Let's go find out what's on the other side of that door. I'm sure it's friendly. Yep. By the way, playing this game with headphones, oof. You can hear the sounds and from what direction they're coming from. Oh wait. Okay, he's still there. Sometimes he'll just like suddenly be aware of your existence and just start walking towards you without you knowing. Oh, that's new. I've never seen that there before. They're having a good time. I'm not gonna bother them. I've never seen this before. Father, I can summon Father Gascoigne? Oh. I guess this is a New Game Plus thing only? Let's say hi to my new friend over here. Hold on, I'm gonna give him a present first. Hello. How'd you like that? Uh-oh. He's angry. I don't know how I dodged that. There we go. See? Game's easy. Easiest game I've ever played. God, the first time I had to fight that guy, it's just... Once you realize the timing and how to, like, parry them with the gun, there's not really much difficulty in this game. The only hard thing is when you get jumped by, like, 2 or 3 enemies. Oh. These things. Hi, birdie. Ugh. That noise. Fucking noise.
Oh yeah, that's like the worst sound in the game.
Oh, later on... Okay, you know the dogs that we saw earlier?
Yes, I know. You've told me the story before.
Yeah,
I witnessed it.
Later on in the game, you start, like... You end up in, like, the nightmare version of this world, which, you know, this is the regular dream version, if you couldn't tell. But the nightmare version, there's versions of these birds that have the dog's head with the bird body, and then there's the dogs with these birds' heads on them. Those things are fucking horrible. Do you hear that? Hear the little music box? That's our friend. Alright, is there anything else I can find here? People laughing? Alright, cool. I kind of wish I was playing this on the first time through, so I can show you the fight with the cleric beast at the beginning. Because the only way to level up is to die. Because all the souls you collect are kind of useless because you can't level up at all until you've gained at least 1 insight. And the only way to gain your first insight is to run into a boss monster. Or to find an item called the Madman's Knowledge, which is kind of hard to find on your first playthrough. So you're basically stuck at level 1 with base stats for quite a while. Birds and doggy style? Birdie style. Worst kind of style. Oh, forgot about you. As soon as I was like, wait a second, I remember there's enemies in this area. Get jumped by a doggy. Hi, here's the welcoming committee. Oh no. Guy with gun. Yeah. Whoa! I'm gonna deal with you first. And now you. I swear guys, this game is hard. Hey, you. But yeah, imagine that thing with that crow's head, with the crow creature's head, and the crow with this thing's head. Well, yes, but at the same time, like, these enemies shouldn't be, like, they're that hard on your first playthrough. Like, the regular villager enemies aren't that, oh. Those werewolves might be an issue. They are actually tough.
Oh boy.
What's up?
Oh, Greg says act like it's all skill. Okay.
It is all skill. It's literally my best stat. Well, other than vitality, but yeah. Did one of them see me? No, they're ignoring me for now. Okay, what's over here? Okay, I'm not gonna go there just yet. I do want to fight Cleric Beast first. And here, nope. But yeah, best way to be able to level up for the first time, you go down into these sewers. You eventually find a decent set of armor and Madman's Knowledge, which lets you gain insight, and then when you go into the Hunter's Dream, the doll will be awake and let you level up. Otherwise, you're basically stuck all the way through here until quite a while with no way to level up. And doing this shit at level 1, oof, it's a bit... it's not that fun. Hey, doggy. Who's a good puppy? Who's a good doggy? Oh, no. Bad dog. Oh, shit. Whoa! No, nobody fucking invited you, guys. Run away. Bye. Shit. Do they follow me here? No, good. Oh, yeah, they do. Shit. Whoa. Shit. I'm probably in trouble. Bye. Whee. Oh, shit. Shit. Get off me. Easy peasy. People say this game's hard. Whew, that was... I was not expecting him to jump down after me. Fuck. Thank God only one of them came after me. Whew. That's what we call in the gaming industry epic skills.
With a Z.
With a Z. With 2 Z's at the end.
In all caps.
Yes. Not gonna lie, I was a teeny tiny bit concerned for my life.
Oh no, I couldn't tell.
Alright, one-on-one me furry, fucking furry.
Time to end this gift propaganda.
God. Yeah, you gonna come over here? You're just gonna keep dancing around? Come on. Whoa! Yeah. No, you don't. Haha.
He dead.
Easy peasy. Easiest game I've ever played, guys. Hello, sir. Don't want to go that way just yet. Hold on a second. Actually, what the fuck am I doing? I'll just jump down here. Cold blood dew. Where am I? Whoa!
Ooh!
That's a lot of damage!
What the fuck was that damage, my guy?
Yeah. That's why New Game Plus is hard. Alright, let me sneak up on Grandpa over here. Okay. Is that the one that blows up? No. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to the cathedral ward, as old Yarnum burned to the ground that moonlit night. Yeah, that means a whole lot to me. I perfectly explained the entire plot of this game.
There was a mid-climax cow in the alley you walked past.
What?
I don't know what the hell that means.
Are you talking about this alley? Mid-climax? What the hell does that even mean? Are you talking about the noises you hear in the background? Because there are some weird noises.
Oh yeah, there's... The sound design in this game is horrifyingly effective.
Oh yeah. Like, this whole area, like when you're in here, the fact that it's just so dark that you can't see shit, unless you use a little torch. The lighting design is so good. Right, like all the whispering that you hear, all the...
Help me. I must live.
It's like a Francis Bacon painting.
Yeah.
Beautifully horrific.
Like, could you imagine living in this world? It'd be fucking horrible. Alright, I know you're over there. You wanna come over here and say something? Yeah, you do. Cool. Good night. Yeah, the people that worked on this game really went out of their way to make...
No visible plastic pollution. That's all Greg cares about.
Oh, no.
Listen, everyone has become a demon. There's no hope. But there's no sea turtles in this world with plastic straws in their nose. And that's really all that matters.
Well, that's because all the sea turtles have turned into fucking Lovecraftian nightmare monsters, so... I think they'll be fine.
Shit, but they don't have plastic straws.
Yeah. They do have to worry about turning into celestial beings, so... That's you know, that's a equal trade-off, I guess. Oh, yeah, and also the level design, the fact that like everything kind of links back to like previous areas is just so brilliant. It almost feels like a Metroidvania game in that aspect. You kind of make a little bit of progress, unlock a door or ladder or something that lets you go back to all the areas you've been to before. Yeah, I'm gonna say hello to my two friends over here. Who wants to say hello first? Oh, they both want to say hello to me. That's not fair. No! No, 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 no. Bye. Can't walk upstairs. Too fat. Uh-oh. Do something. Do something about it. What you looking at? Want to fight? No, you don't. Oh, he gave me some coins. How nice of him. What are you gonna give me? And you're dead? Good night. Whee! Alright. If I remember correctly, there is nothing here, so I didn't remember correctly. Okay, can't do anything here yet. What was down this way? What was that all about? The puppies. If I remember correctly, one of them is loose. Ah! Who told you to get out of your cage? See, you would think it'd be mean of me to kill these dogs while they're in the cages. But look at that. Look at these guys.
They're not very nice dogs.
They're not very nice dogs. They kind of deserved it. Did I miss one? Where's that one coming from? Oh no, it's barking at the old lady. The nice old lady over here.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Then, well, do you know of any safe places?
No. There are no safe places. The world has been consumed by eldritch abominations. I'm sure we're all fucked. Have a nice day. Yeah, I can't save that lady just yet. Well, when I say save, you imagine giant quotation marks on the side. Because eventually there is a sub-quest, side quest I guess you can call it in this game, where you have to save several of the villagers and escort them to safety. Doesn't turn out too well for it, most of them. What was I doing? That's right. Let's see if I can level up. Seeing my armor all covered in blood is so... That blood effect. Yay! Alright.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Oh, we also skipped a really, cringy dialogue scene where, you meet German for the first time, and he introduces you to the doll. And he lets you know that you can use the doll for whatever you want, if it pleases you. Actually, I wonder if he's here. He's supposed to be here the first time you come to the... Yeah, nah, he's not here. Let's see, is he back here in the backyard? No? Yeah, there's our friends. They're so cute.
The little skelly-mans are genuinely cute.
The messengers, yeah.
Especially when you start collecting hats, and start wearing the hats.
Oh yeah, you give them little pots on their head, or little, bandages.
Like cute little hats.
Let's see...
It's very creepy cute.
Can't really, fortify anything. Right, legend fortifications. I'm sure there's people that figured out like the most optimal way to like use these blood gems and really like max out their damage output, but all I do, I literally go and I look for whatever gives me the blue numbers, which means more damage, and that's all I do. How about this one? Physical attack and thrust. Oh, there was a clip? Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at chat on my phone, and Red Tree is away from the computer right now. I'll deal with this nonsense some other time. Well, let's do something, because I can level up once, but I'm like literally a few points short. Antidotes, which I don't need. I don't need these sedatives just yet. Oil end. Oh, I don't need this. I never use these. Don't get the pebbles. Ooh. Oh yeah, Madman's Knowledge. Those are fun.
Welcome. Very well.
What should I up? Should I up gun? Damn. Jeez. Screw it, more skill. Yay!
Farewell.
Most frustrating part about New Game Plus is that you're already so high level that it takes so much blood echoes to level up that you almost never are able to level up. Alright, time to fight our first boss. Yay! You want to stick around to watch this boss fight?
Sure.
I'll be really surprised if I die to this guy. I've never been killed by this monster. Usually in my first playthrough, I'll make my way to the Cleric Beast. As soon as you run into him, you get your first insight. And you basically have to kill him if you want to use all the blood echoes you've collected on your way up to him to level anything up. So you can't die to him. If you do, you basically lose all your blood echoes. And for those who don't know, blood echoes is basically the currency in this game world that you use to level up your skills and buy items. All that good stuff. All that good RPG nonsense. We're gonna try to start some shit. Oh! I get hyped up. I'm about to fight my first boss on New Game Plus. Alright, let's see if I can finagle my way through this. Let's see. I want that, and I'm gonna get 100 max HP for some time. Yep, I want that, and I want that. Oh, alright. Boss fights in this game are so stressful. Even this, as like the first boss. Alright, here we go. Check this shit out. Look at this intro. It really feels like I'm not dealing a lot of damage. Oh, got him. Yeah. Oh! I think I made him mad. What did I just do? What? This is going very poorly for me. Got to smack that mossy booty. Wow. Easy as fuck. What was all that shit talking about me dying? Huh? Thought I was gonna fucking die? I thought I was gonna die. That music, oh, the music in this game. It is quite impressive. Kind of fucked up. I should have used my fire paper, because that would have made this fight even easier. But I didn't think of it because I'm not very smart. How many echoes are there? Oh shit. Decent amount of echoes. Let me light up my little uptime. Is that like updog?
He keeps putting commands like Stream Elements works. He's doing it on purpose.
Why? What does that do? What does uptime and downtime do?
No, when you have Stream Elements in your chat, it lets you see like how long you've been streaming and stuff. But we're so we don't have that shit yet.
Ah. Let me use monocle. Okay, let's see if this is enough. Probably not enough. Nowhere near enough. Oh boy. Yeah, just under an hour. See, boop, Dude, can I even do this? Oh, I can. Oh, I can already do it. That's neat. Oh, does it let? I guess. I don't know. Greg using his nipple magic.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna check out the sewers. Even though I know exactly what's going on in the game and I know exactly where like every monster and all the bullshit is, it's still like so stressful when I run into something. I'm like, although the cleric beast was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. Oh, nope, don't want to go that way. Or do I? Where the fuck do I want to go? Yeah, I do want to go this way. Hello, sir. And now you're dead. Thank you. Alright, let's see if I can sneak up on this guy. Very, very sneaky. Yeah! Right in the booty. The trick is to get one of their attention, but it's really hard to pull that off. Yeah? Yeah, right in the booty, right in the booty. God. Old man in a wheelchair, it's hard to tell, but he was very, very dangerous. Oh ho, you swipe and you miss? Oh, you're fucked. Yeah. The parry is so satisfying, but I really don't know why they decided the sound effect for the parry to be like a squeaky toy. That was the reason I came over here. Oh, that's right, yeah. I'm gonna explore this completely optional area, because I can. Anyways, it's okay that I killed the old guy, because like he's just gonna be back in like next time I go to the Hunter's Dream, he'll just wake back up. Probably crazier than before. Turn on my little lantern. Nope. Not that it really lights anything up all that well. Ooh, these guys are fun. Hey there. Just the design of all these little like areas. I don't think there's like a single. Oh, he's not okay with me being here. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm sure. Sure he was a lot tougher the first time I fought him. Okay, so that thing, I think that's the thing you want to look for. Oh, I might be wrong. Let's see. Hey, yeah. Nope. Wow, that didn't kill on first try. Oh, look at that cute little road. Hello, friend. How you doing? How much have I died? Hey, Midnight. I have yet to die once. And I already fought my first boss. Got my hunter gears back. It's a zero death run, of course. Ain't gonna die at all. I almost died. I got jumped pretty good by a couple of werewolves. If I die to these rats, that'll probably be pretty fucking sad. Aren't they cute? Look at their like cute little eyes. Look at the Mickey Mouse. Owie! Oof. That wasn't very nice. Jeez. I think this is the first time I played this on like a really good TV. And God, these things are gross. It's probably a running theme in this game. Sure, I'll go over here. Whoa! No, you don't. Oh, you're not happy about me killing your friends just now? That's cool. I got so lucky, didn't we? Oh no! Holy shit! That little bastard dealt like half of my fucking life away. That's fucking ridiculous. That was spooky. Impressed. I'm playing on the harder difficulty. I'm sure you know this, but once you beat the game, you unlock New Game Plus. And New Game Plus, all the enemies are like twice as hard. They have like twice as much health and deal twice as much damage. Which is why that rat almost fucking murdered me with that one attack. And also, this is my first time playing this shit on this difficulty. So I don't know what to expect. Their eyes are pretty, of course they are. Well, this whole game is about dying and fucking waking up in a nightmare world every time you die. But we'll see. I have yet to fight. Oh. I'm on my way to Father Gascoigne. I just remembered. Jeez, that boss fight is gonna be fun. Pretty sure those sewers don't really have much else to offer. And where was I supposed to go? Oh yeah. Where am I supposed to go? Turn that off. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I actually already forgot. Yeah, Nyx is here. Oh yeah, since we're not doing the whole like convoluted streaming through the computer
and PS4 remote play.
Yeah, I'm streaming straight from the PlayStation, and From Software is apparently cool with me just streaming their shit. Yes. Okay, I think I know where I'm supposed to go. Right through this here, over here. So once you beat the Cleric Beast, which is completely optional, you're not even supposed to fight that thing, unless you want to. Oh, look at the puppy! Oh, the puppy's dead now.
I'm good, girly, I'm good.
Uh-oh.
I hold on it, so... Bane, just throwing that away now.
Yeah, you should probably do that. That's probably good. Bad dog. Good dog. Right, time to go into the aqueduct system of Yharnam. One of my favorite parts of this game. This is so much fun. Whoever in From Software decided to add all these destroyable environmental things, thank that person. It's so fun. Yeah, I should do this first. Let me do this. Uh-oh. Whoa! Feel. Okay, very, very quiet. Time to do some sleepy sleepy. Yeah, run the booty. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, I missed. Oh! Missed again, dickhead. Whoa! Whoa! Don't bring a gun to a sword fight. Stupid.
Chat, can you hear me now? I'm like right up to the fucking mic.
She's literally standing in front of me and I can't see what the fuck I'm doing.
This is very important. The chat specifically requested I do this.
Why?
I don't know. Nyx is like whispering, girl.
What, the sound of like blood curdling screams and
this ASMR. I'm gonna touch the microphone now.
Did you also have to make the noise of you going?
No, it's.
Oh, that lady should do an ASMR stream. Someone needs to contact that lady and be like, "Hey, lady, we know you were made for this." Ooh, time to meet our bird friend. Ooh, the little pitter patter of rat.
I love how everyone in this game is your friend.
Yeah, they're friends. Oh, this person's my real friend.
When do you meet your best friend?
Oh, in a while. Actually, I don't even have enough insight to see him. Alright, so there's a few things I could pick up from here. First, I'm gonna talk to my friend. We even have matching outfits. It's my friend Eileen.
Oh. A hunter, are you?
Hunter.
And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights.
Oh yeah, he clipped you like about to kill the dogs.
Here.
Oh, really?
That's what he
welcome a
clipped.
new hunter.
Well,
It's called Hanjo's questionable past.
Prepare
I've always been more of a
yourself
cat person
for the
anyways.
worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by
It's
a
about
few
what he
beasts.
says, not his actions.
No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
She's cool. I think she's like the only NPC. Well,
I just
yeah.
want to say, I'm amazed this game was made by the Japanese and her titties aren't out. That's progress.
Yeah. Oh, wait till you play, whoever's been, like, keeping up with this game called Code Vein, it's basically anime Dark Souls. And it's 100% fan
it's Dark
service.
Souls with titties?
Yes.
Am I understanding this correctly?
Oh my god, I've seen clips of it, and, like, some of the character designs are like, why, dude? It's so embarrassing.
Ah, the Japanese.
Nope. Yep. Boop. Collecting some little treasures. Anything over there? Oh, there's another one over here.
Why are you crying? Why are you sad?
Why? Sad.
Should have called it Dark Holes.
Ho ho ho.
Ah,
That's the Dark Souls
Ah!
parody. Oh god, we need a Dark Souls parody called Dark Holes.
that's the name of the shitty Pornhub porn parody.
What's the name of that company that makes all the really goofy porn parodies? Wood Rocket. Yeah, there's a company called Wood Rocket, and their specialty is making porn parodies of things that nobody asked for, like parodies of fucking SpongeBob SquarePants.
What is it called? Sponge Knob Square Nuts? I think that's the name of the porn parody.
Oh god, it is horrifying.
There's a Rugrats one where like
There's a disclaimer at the beginning
they
letting
have to
you
put
know
a disclaimer.
letting you know that these are not they don't condone babies having sex.
Yeah. They're like, listen, everyone in this video is a consenting adult. Legal adult in diapers, okay? Cool.
The SpongeBob, there was a did they do a Ghostbusters one? I don't know. They
No,
have
no,
so
they did
many.
a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one.
Ah, yes.
And
Who's
the
over
best
here?
part about that one is that it's just as punny as the actual TV show.
It's all fucking terrible. Okay, that guy
Like,
over there is an issue,
Master
and these two guys will.
Splinter is now Master Sphincter with that caliber pun.
Owie. Whoa! It's a lot easier when you have a shitload of stamina. Wow. That was easy. Yeah, the first time through here, this whole like scenario is such a pain in the ass because those two guys deal quite a lot of damage with those guns. my bird friends. Birdie. Wait a second. There's no one hiding over there. I see you. Shit. Fucking acting like I don't see you, stupid.
Bitch.
You bitch ass bitch. You beak ass having bitch. Think you better than me because you can fly, you bitch. I got feathers too, motherfucker. Okay, alright, I'm gonna collect my little treasures down there. This might not end well for me because there are some very unfriendly things down there. Okay, good. Hello. Ah, cool. Knives. Oh, there's 2 of them. And now there's 0 of them. Okay. So in your first playthrough, this is where you want to go because that's where you can get a madman's knowledge if you don't want to fight the cleric beast. And with that, you can level up for your first time. That's not an issue for me because I'm already playing on New Game Plus.
I am almost certain these buildings are not up to code.
Ah!
That's the least of your fucking problems in this game.
The structural integrity of these buildings are pretty impressive.
I think the phone number
What was
for
that noise?
city regulation doesn't work either.
Yeah, I don't think
I
they
think if you try to report it, like,
do
the
they even have
number's
phone
dead.
numbers? Like, is this era even like after the invention of the phone? Is there anything I can find on forward? This is the direction I want to go.
I don't think phone lines became like commonplace until like the 20s. Somehow.
Yeah, so no. This is what era would this be? I don't know.
This is full scale like Victorian Gothic era.
Yes.
Like solidly in like the 1860s or 70s.
Yep. Their aqueduct systems.
This is solidly in the using lead as face powder era.
It's good for you. Let's see. I don't want to jump there. I don't want to land there either. Okay, that's safe. Whee! Hello, my little rat friends. Nope. Where are you going? Nowhere, that's where. Ah. And the first dexterity weapon you can get in the game. Find it much better than the, what's the other one? The saw cleaver? You start the game, you either get an axe, the saw cleaver, or the, what was it? The threaded cane. Threaded cane's pretty fun. I should equip that. I'm not gonna deal any fucking damage. But yeah. This weapon's pretty neat. Fucking love this thing. The weapon designs also are just like really fucking creative. Like the whole idea of like this giant like saw thing with serrated edges. And the reason they all have like crazy giant like serrated edges on them is because like the idea is that they dig into the fur of the beast a lot easier and like tear them the fuck up. Deals a lot more damage to them. And all the weapons transform into like another form.
I'm glad like we now have an audio recording of you like fanboying over this game as you play it.
This game is so fucking
I just want the chat to
good.
know that he does this exact thing when it's just me and him.
It's like 2 of my favorite things. It's video games and Lovecraftian horror. Cane is neat. It's like it's just a fancy cane, and then it just turns into like a fancy fucking like wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that though, because I haven't leveled it up. Oh yeah, this game is totally my fucking aesthetic.
Hanjo splooshes to this game, I'm sure of it.
Like, as much as I love the first Dark Souls, because the first Dark Souls is practically perfect, this game is just so, like, just everything about it is just so fucking crazy good. Combat good, fucking sound design is amazing, the whole Lovecraftian
So
aesthetic.
aesthetically coherent.
Oh, I can't go that way, that's right. And... wow. Ooh, now for one of the grossest parts of the game. The
I'm
sewers.
only watching this again because you are the one playing it. This game was painful for me.
Oh, I know why. But yeah, but I'm a lot cooler than the person you watch play it last. Besides, where the fuck does this lead? Oh, we're gonna meet another friend. Birdie. Oh shit. That noise never stops being unpleasant.
Nick says no. I also tried playing it. Oh yeah, I hate it.
Oh, I can.
I love watching John play this game, but I cannot imagine how much I would struggle with this game.
Oh, this game is not a game that you can just like try without knowing. Trust me, the first time I tried a Dark Souls, it annihilated me, like unapologetically, just destroyed my asshole. It wasn't until like I actually like looked up guides and tips and tricks on how to like level up correctly and stuff. Like I had to learn how to play the game. That's not a game that you can just like pick up and play and just learn as you go along. You have to know what the fuck you're doing.
You have to invest the time.
Yeah, you have to know what the fuck you're doing before you even turn the game on for the first time. This is definitely not a game for like casual players. Unless you've played a lot of D&D. There's a lot of like D&D elements.
Yeah, because D&D also like took a lot of lore, like straight out of Lovecraft's original stories.
But man, Dark Souls definitely, because the entire time I was playing Dark Souls, I just felt like I was playing a very fancy D&D campaign. Ooh, another shortcut back to the beginning area of the game.
My issue is the shit I don't see coming, which is everything. Yeah, this is.
There's a lot of jump scares in this game.
They sure do use the fuck out of that element of surprise.
Oh, here we go. Here's some really interesting storytelling right here.
But I know that smell. Are you a hunter? And please really look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him. But now she's gone too. I'm all alone.
We're starting the sad stories.
Yes, I'll help the girl out. I'm sure her story isn't going to end tragically.
God damn it.
Yes, I'll find the mother.
Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Tiny music box.
One of Daddy's favourite songs.
Lol, not suspicious. Totally not.
So he remembers.
Nah.
Mom's so silly running off without it.
So yeah, this is the start of one of like the longest playing side quests you could do in this game, and also the most tragic. So the little girl,
yeah,
her dad's a hunter just like me, running around killing monsters, but he hasn't come back suspiciously for some reason.
You're my wife now. Whoa, what the fuck?
What? What warranted that?
Steal the mom and keep her, Hanjo. Oh boy.
Yeah,
listen, guys.
I don't think that's an option in this
game.
game.
Guys, think of the saddest way you think this story could end. It's worse.
But yeah, so here's the little music box that she gave me. Small music box received from a young Yarnum girl plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. Two names could be made out, however faintly: Viola and Gascoigne. So Viola and Gascoigne are the name of her parents. I wonder in what condition I will find them in. Now let me replace this with the music box. Oh, and you can actually use it as an item. It's so cute. Now, there's a very weird lore implication later on. I guess I'll explain once I get there. It'll be way, way later in the game. But for right now, time to make my way through the sewers so I can make my way to the church, as the friendly guy at the other window told me about. And hopefully I find this girl's parents. It'd be nice if she could see her parents. I'm sure she's very worried about them.
Probably banging a homeless guy in an alley, hopped up on meth, I would bet.
Speaking from personal experience?
Wow.
By the way, here's some friendly dudes just hanging out in the sewers. Jeez, these guys, owie. Because using a syringe while in the middle of sewers. Wait, I had... Where's my power cable? Oh, there it is. Uh-oh.
Yeah, maybe you should pause the game before you just like...
No, this game has no pause. So
oh, good.
every distraction is basically a guaranteed death. Okay. Just plugging a little USB adapter so I can make sure my battery doesn't die in the middle of any kind of shenanigans. Oh, more friends. Hi there. Owie! Shit! You died? Where'd you go? Sir, stop that.
Sir,
It's time to stop. Time for you to get the fuck out of your sewers. You should...
where are your parents?
Where are your parents?
Who are your parents?
Get out of the sewers. Get a shower or something. Jeez. Why do you have so much health?
He eats his carrots. He eats his fruits and vegetables.
I'm sure he's eating something else down here, and it's probably nothing that should be giving him more vitality. Alright. Oh, there's some more crows up there. Hello. I see you don't like that very much. You gonna come down here and hang out with me? No? Not? No? Just gonna stay up there?
Look all bitch.
There you go. And ain't gonna deal with that shit, so I'm gonna go up here. Burby. Yeah, those birds, they deserved it. Alright, time for, what is this, like the 5th shortcut? brilliant level design. Now I can go back to this area.
Sounds like you fully played this.
A handful. Probably one of the games I've played the most. That isn't a Zelda game. Alright. Did that upset you, me killing your friend? You can join him now. And now you give me blood files and you give me coins, which are fucking useless. Thank you very much. Fire Emblem? True, Fire Emblem. Although I haven't played a single Fire Emblem, a lot of, well, Path of Radiance I've probably played the most out of all of them, but I do like my Fire Emblem, especially now that the new one's coming out and I'm super fucking excited about it. I've actually been playing Shadows of Valentia, which is a remake of Fire Emblem 2 for the 3DS. Good shit if you like tactical RPGs.
Look at them with their little top hats.
Yeah, they're so cute. I wish you could give them like little fedoras. And you just hear them come out, lady.
Welcome. What is?
Alright,
Very well.
let me level up.
They have that. They're wearing a fedora and also that T-shirt that says "Gamers don't die, they respawn."
Yeah. Speaking of, where the hell is Lookout a Snake? Is he still there? Where the fuck is the pause button? There is no pause button. Jeez. It's one of the things I really kind of don't like about these games.
Farewell, good hunter.
I really don't understand why they just decided not to have that as a feature, but, huh?
Because they built their whole reputation on their games being hard.
Not really. Can I repair my gun? Yeah. For some reason the gun never takes damage. Alright, let's continue on our little mission. Wait, where do I want to go? Yeah, I'll go here. Okay, I know exactly what I need to do. Oh, we're gonna have 2 boss fights. Let's see if I die to this guy. Alrighty then. Owie! You fucking dickhead. God, that's a lot of damage for like early games enemy. Then again, this is New Game Plus. Everything deals way too much damage. Hello? Let me kill this innocent old man. Thank you, give me your bullets. And, would normally deal with these guys first, but I'm just gonna move along. Got more important shit to do.
You're sick.
Why? That old man is a convicted felon. Probably a pedophile. You don't know. Just sitting there with that gun. He's dangerous as fuck. You can't let it.
Listen, if you find a character in this game and they're not like crying and shit, they're probably fucked in the head.
The ones that are crying are probably fucked in the head too. Look, it's a welcoming committee.
Damn, your vulture's like really offended.
Whee! You're gonna... Okay. Anytime now. Huh? There we go. Bye. That didn't kill him? Wow, normally the fireball that guy sends rolling down here just instantly kills these guys. Oh, I forgot I was in that mode. Oh, check this out. Never mind. I was gonna do something cool, but he had to fucking interrupt me like a rude motherfucker. Ooh, Molotov. Alright. You, sir, were very rude for throwing that at me. Although it did help. You gonna do something? What are you gonna do? Whoa! Missed! Whew. Was not expecting him to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Whee! Okay. Gotta be very quiet. Don't want to alert my presence to the giant gross pig monster. Hiya! Right in the moon. Yeah. Right out the booty hole. Best way to kill monsters, just shove your fist right up their asshole.
Jab that booty.
Yeah. Smack the booty. Alright, that was fun. That's a tall ass ladder. Alright. Whew. I'm glad that the character I'm playing as is super fit, because fuck, I'd be so out of breath after that. Alright, here's gotta interrupt a little hobo meeting over here. And you're dead. Owie! No! Done throwing a little tantrum? Okay. Oh yeah. Shit deals a lot of damage in this.
We're in +1 mode.
Yeah, this is New Game Plus. Everything deals way more damage than it should. Alright, so let's gotta do something fancy here. Okay. Oh, I should get another one of those files. Nah, it's too late. I don't want to go back. So.
You were talking about attacking hobos, and immediately I'm like, what if you attack them and fucking Spawn shows up to kick your ass? Like in the TV show.
Spawn would exist in this fucking world. He should. I'm still waiting for that Spawn remake. Oh, I missed an item. Ah, Hunter's Mark. Alright, so, remember the little girl who asked me to find her parents? And, she gave me this little music box with the names Viola and Gascoigne on it? I'm about to meet her daddy. In a graveyard, of course. Alright, guys, this is, oh boy. This is a pretty intense boss fight. I'm about to jump in here. Here's our friend, Father Gascoigne. He's a hunter just like me. He likes killing monsters. A little too much, though. Having a little too much fun.
What a fucking deadbeat.
I'm about to poop all over his parade right now.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
I don't think he's okay. Alright, here's a weird little tip. If you use the music box during this fight, he starts to freak the fuck out. Ooh. Oof. Shit. Oh, he's mad now. Oh, good thing that worked. Will it work again? Whoa! Need a heal. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Fucking shit. Fuck me, dude. Fuck! Finally got a hit on him. Later, bitch! Woohoo! Are you fucking sorry? Heal, shit. Seriously. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that turned out great. I thought I was gonna fucking die. Whee! Fire sword. Whew. That's what I have to look forward to, then I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble. Look how cute they are.
They're little top hats. Oh, man. Okay, so as the story goes, remember the little girl who's like, oh, you gotta find my daddy. He's a hunter just like you. He hasn't come home yet. That was her dad. That was Gascoigne. I wonder where the mother is. I guess I'm looking for a lady with a red jeweled brooch. I wonder if she's near this giant, large bloodstain. There's a lady here. Red jeweled brooch. Yeah. This is like probably one of the most brilliant like storytelling, because like this all could have been explained in like a cutscene and some sort of like written exposition, but no, you meet a little girl. She tells you, hey, my dad's a hunter, my mom went to go look for him, they haven't come back yet, can you help me find them? Mom's wearing a red jeweled brooch. You literally could just completely ignore all that. You could walk right past this area not knowing what the fuck any of that is all about. But once you find the red jewel brooch and you fight Father Gascoigne, and if you read the item description saying that her parents' names are Viola and Gascoigne, it kind of hits you like, oh, that's her parents. And it's really easy to put together that he probably went insane and murdered her because he turned into a beast and murdered all these innocent people. This is a happy game.
It's quality Christian entertainment.
Yeah. And he drops the key to the Odin Church, which is where I've been trying to get to. Ah, that sound design of just opening a door sounds epic. Although a sewer system that connects straight to their graveyard and then it connects to the church, it's like, not really gonna question the architecture of the city here. Oh, and then there's like weird little like.
I love Merger, Hanjo.
I love murder. Because murder tastes great. That's a heavy ass door. Oh yeah, and other weird little like designed like environmental storytelling. So like the whole idea of the city is that like everyone has gone mad and there's these hunters running around killing all the infected people. And then you have all these like these coffins lining the streets because everyone in town is dead. But then you have these coffins that are heavily chained up with locks. And you just gotta wonder, like, who the fuck, who had to, like, you know, what kind of precautions are they taking in this city? But to be fair, with the way things are, I'd probably put a bunch of fucking heavy-ass chains on everyone's coffins, just to be sure. You never, you know, werewolves, you already got werewolves and giant cleric beasts. Don't want to deal with zombies as well. Where else? There's so many dead bodies, there's just coffins on the street. Like, there's not enough space in the fucking graveyards anymore. That's how bad shit is in this fucking world. Ooh, another little note. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame.
Oh,
it makes my head shudder uncontrollably. Oh no, the spider boss is way later. This is just a smidge hint of like the eldritch nonsense that's gonna happen later. The game's already spooky. You're already fighting werewolves and giant beasts. And then the game's like, by the way, shit's gonna get worse. This note is basically the game just telling you, hey, shit ain't that bad yet.
That letter is like, hey, are you arachnophobic? Then I got a great surprise for you, bruh.
It's more like, oh, you think this is a nightmare? Wait till shit gets real. Cause boy, shit gets real in this game, and my god, it makes like the first quarter of the game look super tame. Yay! Bergenworth is the ugliest word ever. It's the name of a school. It's the equivalent of the Miskatonic University in the Lovecraft lore, if you think about it.
Bergenworth? Like, that sounds like some fucking shitty politician that they named the school after.
Welcome to Bergenworth University. Alright guys, time to go to church. Gotta pray all this nonsense away. Thoughts and prayers, guys. Thoughts and prayers. I'm sure that's gonna help us in this situation. My friend! He's friendly. Can I talk to you yet? Oh, there we go.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
This guy gives you a room to kill him.
How can you kill this guy? He's like the friendliest guy in the entire game. He's the only friendly guy in the entire game. Him and the hooker you meet. Nah, he's
Nobody
nice.
kills the hooker.
If you want something, there's something very special if you you'll see. The hooker has a very special storyline attributed to her. Actually, remember the old lady? Oh, let's go save her. The hooker, actually she is. If you actually watch if you actually stick around, well, obviously I'm not going to beat the whole game in one sitting, but as I keep playing, if you do stick around to watch every playthrough, you'll see what happens to her.
Welcome home, good
We haven't met her
hunter.
yet, but you'll see.
Very well,
Okay, let me level up. Oh, I can level up twice. Ain't I fancy? Okay. So
farewell.
boop, and yes, I want to do. Okay, so got a nice little item. Bright red brooch. Let's go tell the little girl what happened to her parents. Should I equip? Yeah, I'll equip that and this and yeah, this is the best way there. That's it. Probably not. Save the hook or save the cause? Not if I want to become a great one. I don't want to give too much away. There's a very interesting plot to the ending of the game. Wow, that's such a beautiful sunset. Alright, so two things I want to do real quick. I want to find that old lady that I saved from the dog earlier. Actually, I think about it. Was it sunset before? Alright. I think fighting Gascoigne triggered no, it's sunrise. Because it was nighttime. Fuck, was I even paying attention? Alright. Got the lightning thing. Owie! Damn it. Are you gonna... Just fucking come over here and attack me already. There. Feel good about yourself? I guess not. Alright, so... Oh, hello. Nice to meet you too. Actually, check this out. Want to deal with these dogs in a much easier fashion? Well, first, deal everyone in here, because I don't want them sneaking up on me and trying to get clever. So yeah, those werewolves out there, they can't come in here. So you can just chill right here and give him the old razzle dazzle. I don't want to fuck around with this. Yeah. The only thing that sucks about the bow blade is it doesn't deal a lot of damage. It's just good for ranged attacks. Oh, and let me get some bullets back from the old man. This dickhead. Where is he? Huh? Hello? Alabama Slammer. Yeah. Right on the nuts. Actually, let's see. Does this guy have something new to say?
You needn't concern yourself with me.
What is he
I'm
talking
afraid
about?
I'm of little help now.
Question mark? Oh, the fact that I trapped him in the doorway?
Take this.
Oh, he's so nice. He gave me a flamethrower.
I made no use of it, but
One of the
perhaps
shittiest guns in this game, to be honest.
Listen, it's the thought that counts.
It's nice. This guy's nice. I like this guy.
Afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope.
I'm sure this town gives people
Strange
hope.
blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
I'm sure you will, friend. Too into the job. Oh, look at a snake. Alright, so there's a couple of things I need to do. First, save the old lady. First, I need to... Oh, no. Okay. Talk to my friends over here. Whoa, guy. Jeez. Kind of agile for a fat man. Yeah! I'll be taking your spleen, thank you very much. Oh. I have not watched any of those animes. Keep hearing they're amazing, but I am too lazy to catch up. Puppies? Puppies! Owie! No treats for you. Whoa! Hi! Gotta put all you guys down. Ah! Jeez. Why is it like dogs in horror games are always the worst fucking thing to deal with? Every goddamn time. Hello?
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough.
Nope.
Well, if you wanted to cut off your asses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear?
Damn.
So what, Libby? Are you going to tell me you're not?
She seems friendly. Televoden Chapel? Yeah.
Well,
It's
well,
safe
you
there.
are. An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Alright.
Damn, bitch, why don't you do it yourself?
Yeah. She probably could. She's a mean bitch.
She'll gag
Oh.
the monsters to death.
Yeah. They'd be so tired. They like get so
They'll
tired
get
of
so
listening to her,
bored,
they
they'll
kill
just
themselves.
Yeah.
Alright, so I need to make it back to the little girl. Which is... How do I get back to her? Actually, check this out. So, Yosefka was the lady that, at the very beginning of the game, I'm gonna head back over there. Going down this ladder because there's enemies down there. It's probably not a great idea.
Ladders.
No, he literally attacked me as I got off the ladder, so I jumped off of it. Yeah, they're sleeping. I'll leave them alone. So check this out. Back at the beginning area, which is the clinic that you start off in, where they first transfuse you with the creepy, spooky blood. There's a nice little lady that's like, oh, you know, shit's kind of bad out there. Please leave me alone. Don't tell anyone about this clinic. I need to keep all my patients safe. But once you go back here, after meeting the Odin Chapel, she, for some reason, suspiciously changes her tune.
Well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors...
If you look in there, it's the same person.
Yosefka's clinic.
Or looks like the same person.
Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared.
They nagged the bombers out of this guy.
This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted?
The way she's offering this
Off you
reward
go,
is a
then.
little suggestive. Does she give me more blood?
If you find anyone who's... You can, please.
Okay, yeah. No, she's not gonna give me more blood because... So, interesting little lore story about this character. The first lady you talk to is a lady named by the name of Yosefka. She's the one that runs this clinic. If you actually pay attention, she has a different voice actor when you come back here to talk to her again. The first time you talk to her, she's like, yo, get the fuck out of here, the hunt's on, I don't want to deal with shit, I don't want any of these fucking infected people in my clinic, I need to keep my patients safe. But when you come back, she's like, oh no, please, you know, if you find anyone that's still human, please tell them to come over here, I'll take care of them. Bullshit, it's all a trap. She killed the real Yosefka and she's impersonating her. And if you do send people over here, which I'm not going to do, so that's why I'm just telling you what happens to them. If you bring them here, she basically experiments on them and turns them into monsters. Which, as you invite people to come over here, when you finally find your way behind that door, you'll find the room, if you did help her out, you'll find it like filled with all these like creepy little monsters. Since I'm not going to help her, the place is not going to be filled with any monsters, except for one, which is the original Yosefka, which she transformed into a monster herself. You can fight her, or you can let her try to transcend into an astral being and then kill her then to get a neat little treat. But I got shit to do, so I'm gonna move away from that. I gotta go help the little girl. I'm gonna go tell her that her parents are dead.
You're so excited.
Because I'm a good guy. Is this way? Will this way lead me to her? No, it won't. Oh yeah, her story, the way it plays out is just so like well crafted. Because it's one of those things that one of my favorite things about Front Software that they love to do is that they hide their stories. Like, you can literally never talk to that little girl and you'll never know anything about her story or any of the other things that happen to her family members. You will just never know about it. It's so easily skippable. But if you take the time to like read the items and like try to like pay attention to what the fuck's going on, and it's one of those things like you really have. There's actually like whole areas of the game that are hidden if you don't know where to look for them. Dark Souls does a lot of shit like that too. Oh no. Puppy. Sir? Why are you backing away? Why are you running? Ah, shit. No! I don't have any doggy treats. Dick. Okay. It's the big... Yep. Big grumpy guy is mad. Are you gonna... What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You're gonna die. That's what you're gonna fucking do, you dumb bitch. Okay. God, people keep interrupting. I'm trying to tell this little girl her parents are dead. Hello.
Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
So, it really doesn't matter what you tell her. Shit's gonna go wrong for her anyway, so I might as well tell her.
Mr. Hunter, was it really her? Mummy? Mummy? Leave me alone.
Yeah. But, good news. Can I talk to you again? I guess I gotta come back later. I could have sworn I can already tell her to go to the... I guess not. Trying to remember, did I screw up? Was I not supposed to tell her? I think later on when you come back and she's calmed down, you get to tell her to go to the church so she can hide out and be safe. You can either tell her to go to the church or you can tell her to go to the clinic. Doesn't matter which, things don't go well for her.
You're such a sicko. You keep coming back to hear her growl
Well, I want to tell her to go to the church so she could be safe. I'm trying to help her. Either way, she kind of just, like, she gives up eventually and she tries to leave on her own anyways. We'll probably find out about that later. So, I'm gonna... Anything else I can do here? Trying to think. Whee! Come with me. Come on. I'm trying to take you to the church with me. Yeah. Alright. Like the fact that even like those big fat ogre guys turn into like jello pudding when you fucking knock them out. Back in Hunter's Dream, I can probably level up again. Can I? Yeah, 8. Oh. Where the fuck she go? Oh, she's up here. Just weird little things like this where like they never tell you what that gravestone is for. She just tells you it belongs to a guy that used to be a hunter.
Very well.
Alright. Oh no, I'm far from being able to level up. Never mind. Sorry.
Well.
Sorry to interrupt you.
It's bedtime for the snake. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, you're gonna... you're not really gonna miss out on much. I did the most exciting shit. Although there's a lot of spooky stuff later.
We're like 2 hours.
Are we?
Oh yeah.
It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large,
but the hunt is still on.
Crush your spirits. Seek.
Alright, good night, snake boy.
As every hunter before you has.
See you later, trouser snake.
A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods.
Oh, that's right. This is the clue to where I'm supposed to go next.
In communion.
Oh, that area. Fuck. I just remember where I'm supposed to go now. Yay. Wait. Do. Alright, cool. Alright. And it's the old lady that I saved. Look at her. She's so nice. She's safe.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yarnum's in is all your fault. You British the outsiders.
She's a charming old lady. She actually becomes nicer later when she starts to go insane.
Your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type.
Okay. Okay, so my friend's not here yet. Actually, oh, I can't see my friend yet.
Soon.
I could. Oh, hi, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you direct me to the nearest Dairy Queen? Whoa! Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Do it again, dumb bitch. Woo, that hurt a lot. Fuck, that was like a whole quarter of my fucking health bar. Jeez. Pebbles. Those are nice. Alright, is my friend over here? Okay, good. He's not here. Oh, be cool. Whoa. No. Oh, shit. Hi there. He died. You stupid fuck. Alright. More madman's knowledge. Oh, look at a snake. Are you still there? Hey, informal glutton and bearded vulture. You want to see something cool? Are you guys still there? Yeah? Alright. So, see this lovely church with absolutely nothing on the side of the building? So if you go down this area, go over here. Let me deal with these dickheads first. It's a nice cane, yes. And now you're dead. Alright, so there's an item over here, blood vial. What's over here? Anything interesting over here? No. Oh, he dropped something. Okay, so check this out. So there is an item over there, that dead body. Pick it up. Get a nice set of armor, and then that happens. Now if you stay there, that thing will pick you up, and you will probably die because it deals a lot of damage. But if you want to see what's actually causing that to happen, check this shit out. I gotta go to the Hunter Gene real quick, so I'm gonna do that first. And by doing this, I'm actually making the game a little even harder than it already is, because giving yourself more insight is really not good. Oh yeah, the top hats. We're talking about the top hats and the messengers. They look adorable. I love them. And yeah, look at us make hissed on his way out. That's something he did. All right, let's see. I should have. Oh, do I not have enough? All right, let's see. The Great One's wisdom. Oh, that's actually a lot. All right, let's see. Gives me 2 per use. Oh shit! I might not actually be able to do it. Oh no. Actually, yeah, I can do it. Give me all the madman's knowledge. Yes. Full crazy mode. Alright. I got over 40 insight points, which is a little number next to the eyeball over there. So check this out. I'm gonna introduce you guys to my friend. He's my pal. I love him. He's so cute and cuddly. So the giant flying black hole thing that flies by and picks you up and makes you go instantly insane, because it gives you this status effect called frenzy, which is basically you losing your mind and hurting yourself from how hard you just couldn't handle reality for that moment. So now that I have a decent amount of insight, I can see his shadow. And there's my friend. He's so cute. Oh shit! So rude. Trying to say hello to my friend. Dickhead. It's my buddy. He's my friend. He's so cute. It's beautiful, yeah. It's Amidala. Or it's one of many Amidalas. I don't know if Amidala is like one of his race or the Amidala is the name of the race. I don't know what the lore implication of those creatures are. But man, are they fucking crazy looking. Oh, I showed them my friend.
Oh, he's here?
Yeah, I got 40. I had enough items to give me 40 insight. Oh, but then enemies can do shit like that now.
I just want y'all to know that we started, dating, however long ago that was. At some point early on, I think in the first month of us dating, you turned on Bloodborne just to be like, let me show you my friend.
Yeah.
All excited. And then he shows it, like, that's my friend. I'm like, I see.
Yeah, the only thing about having a lot of insight is that enemies can do shit like this now. Oh! Yeah? Well, what were we saying? Sorry, I was in the middle of fighting this dickhead.
No, you were like, this is my friend. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to him, and then he killed you.
Yeah!
He killed you!
He was my friend. When he gets really excited, he rips off his own arms and tries to hit you with them. He's very playful.
Isn't he one of the great ones?
Yes, I think. Yeah, I think he's a great one. He's supposed to be a great one. Look at his hands. How many fingers? Like 1, 2. He has 6 fingers.
What a weirdo.
And 2 elbows.
6 fingers.
Look how many elbows he has. That's too many elbows.
Who has that many elbows?
Yeah, I think he looks at you, like he'll like his head will follow you around as you walk by him. Yeah, but the thing is, like, later on in the game, you get to a part of the city that has a whole bunch of these guys, and I mean like a lot. Like the place is infested with them, and when you go to the nightmare world, you even get to fight one of them.
Enjoy the lore shoved deep in my throat. Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, his head. Look, his little head follows you around. He's just like watching me. So if I didn't have enough insight, I wouldn't be able to see him. But like, look. So if I go back there and see, look, his hand. So that black hole thing is his hand grabbing you. I think the inside of his hand actually had like a mouth on it. He loved you, Joe. Yeah, he's my friend. He's just watching me. Just wants to make sure I'm safe.
He's just chilling.
By the way, I should get rid of some of my insight, because having a lot of insight actually makes the game harder, because then enemies can do shit that they don't normally do, and new enemies will pop up. Actually, I'll leave it. I'm gonna go full insane. This is a full insanity run.
Insanity, no death run.
Yeah. Max insight. Alright, which way should I go again? I think I'm supposed to go that way, but there's... Oh, I just remembered where I'm about to go. This area is not fun. Look at that guy.
Like when I smack you, I'm just making sure you're really there.
Yeah, just gotta make sure I'm still real. Hey, guy. Swing and a miss, dickhead. Whoa! Missed again. And now you're dead. Yeah, stupid bitch. Alright, so there's an item I need to buy to be able to even...
That was so loud, my heart started pounding. Yeah, the game jumps from like relatively quiet to like absurdly loud.
Oh yeah, the sound design is like... The sound of those guys walking is already like so intimidating. You just hear these giant footsteps and then this like fucking like 20-foot tall motherfucker just walks past you.
Like I said earlier, sound design in this game, terrifying and effective.
Oh yeah, and the way they scream, oh my god, there's some monsters that make noises that you're just like... Ah, it's just like, I don't want to deal with this shit, please stop. Is there... Okay. That dickhead. See, and like shit like this, like, that guy's not facing you intentionally, so you're like, oh, I'm gonna sneak up on him, but this guy like walks out from like outside and tries to hit you with a fucking statue. Alright, try that again, dickhead. Wrong move, stupid!
Stupid. What are you, stupid?
Fucking moron! Alright, these birdies are gonna...
Yeah, curling like milk.
Blood curling, yes, curling. You never heard of a blood curdling scream?
No, it's curling.
Fuck, I alerted him. Didn't want to do that. Doesn't matter because now he's dead. Well, I don't know, like, there's some phrases that are like super common and like people are like, what the fuck do you mean by that?
Or when you talk to someone who like English is not their first language.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens a lot. Like when I'm like talking to my parents and I use a phrase that like to me is like, dude, this is like the most common thing. Like I've heard this phrase a million times, and then they're like, what the fuck does that mean? It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's such a like a common phrase that like you don't even really think about it enough to really define what it means. Oh, another interesting bit of environmental storytelling. That bridge is where I fought the cleric beast. He came from up here somewhere. And there's like, so there's a weird bit of content that's missing in this game. So at the end of the bridge, when you fight the cleric beast, there's a door that doesn't do anything. But at the end of this area, there's a door that just says it can't be used. And they clearly link up. Like the door was supposed to lead to this bridge, and for some reason they just never made like they just never did anything with it. It's a very weird like bit of cut content. Birdie. Dead birdie. Okay, so I think this is where I find my first. Where is he? Where are my buddies? Is he there? I think I see him. There he is. I have a Molotov. Hey, wake up. Time to play, dickhead. Whoa! Okay, I'm so lucky that missed. Whoa! Are you dead yet? Ooh, this guy has a lot of reach. And he does a lot of damage. Okay. He almost killed me, but sometimes the best strategy is just to kill them first. If he would have hit me one more time, I probably would have fucking died. Alright. Is my friend here? Did I scare him off? No! There he is. Hey, cute little buddy. Come here. No! Where are you going? Where are you fucking going? Get over here. It's just a massive skulls mashed together with little legs.
I love how every monster in this game is your pal.
He's my buddy. He gives me things.
You talk about this game like in Sesame Street or some shit. It's like, oh, my neighbors are here.
Yay! It's like my pals. They're like Big Bird. Was it? Damn, who was it that I was watching? It was like some other like YouTuber or fucking streamer, and they brought up the conversation: is Big Bird a kaiju? For some reason, they were talking about like Godzilla and like all these other like kaiju monsters, and they're like, oh, is Big Bird a kaiju? And then eventually the conversation devolved into my dick is a kaiju. Yeah, there's this little alcove
Animal
here.
Crossing, but it's Bloodborne. This is your Animal Crossing.
Yes, I can live in this world. Give me this guy's powers and I'd be fine here. Obviously, I wouldn't in IRL me would not last 2 seconds in this world, because fuck. If one of those things punched me in the face, I'd probably just turn into a puddle. Literally. But yeah, you see this little door. It's supposed to lead to the bridge where you fight the cleric beast, but no, it's just. Yeah. There is something just so uncomfortably satisfying about doing this. Okay, enough of that. Time to leave. Yeah, this whole area is completely useless. There's no point in coming here. Other than getting that little, like, skull monster thing and getting the blood shard. And this is a nice little area to grind. Your first time playing this game, this area does give a lot of experience. You okay over there? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, somebody pissed him off.
Yeah, he was up to something. You could just do this and close the gate, and then that big guy won't come back through here anymore.
I'm such an asshole.
Well, I'd probably go insane and turn into a fucking beast, like everyone else.
become slightly more of a dick than you are now.
Yeah. Or I can become a badass hunter and become another great one. Which is kind of the goal of all the villains in this game, is to try to become a great one themselves. Which I don't know why you would want to turn into one of those things. Apparently they're able to do all kinds of weird shit. That's right, the area I'm going to is completely optional. But I'm going to do it anyways because it is fun. I don't think I'll be able to get there in this playthrough. On this stream, maybe next stream. But ooh, there is a boss that I can fight soon. That is not a good time. Hey, you. Poopy! No! Hey there, sir.
This dance finished.
Hiya. But yeah, it's interesting how this game is technically not a horror game. At least not by like the classic definition of a horror game. But man, it does horror so well. Like this game is just fucking like terrifying. There's a, if I remember correctly, there's a guy in here somewhere.
Some boy.
Oh, there he is. Hey, guy. How you doing? Not too hard, so. Yeah, good old, some priest-looking person dead in the praying position. A good sign of things to come. And this big old fucking... Is that a mummy? Big-ass tomb. Alright, firmer. Yep. There they are. Nope. Whoa. Ah! Shit. Whoops, wrong button. Ooh boy. Almost half health. Just from fighting a couple of fucking...
Some lousy dogs.
Some little puppers. Alright, this guy's gonna try to shoot me like a fucking asshole.
Whatever.
I like how bullets move slow enough that you can see them. You okay? Beach. Little beach. The rest of the playthrough is just me doing this for hours. Just a little beach. Alright. If I remember correctly, should be safe in here. What was in here? Oh, it's another one of my pals. His story ends relatively pleasant compared to everyone else's.
You're
hey, guy.
a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed.
Butler. Now, he's basically this game's version of Solaire from Dark Souls. Sort of, I think. I don't know.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
So yeah, in this game's world, there's the regular ass bitch ass hunters like me, who are just regular Joes that decide to hunt beasts for a living, and then there's guys like this guy who works for the church. The church has his own faction of hunters, I guess, and he hunts these guys called the Vile Bloods, which are basically this world's versions of vampires.
There must be oodles for us to share. Go on, just tell me what piques your interest.
So yeah, so this guy basically tells me, he just gives me lore explanations. He tells me about the Healing Church and about Bergenworth and how, you know, their roles in this game's world. Healing Church is basically the church he works for, and they use blood, basically demon blood, alien blood, to heal diseases. But at the same time, the blood is what's causing everyone to go mad and turn into monsters. And Bergenworth is the school that discovered the Great Ones in the first place and started experimenting on them, causing all the shenanigans you see before you.
I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Yeah. Do a little bow. Good day, sir. I could jump down there like a dickhead, but I'm not going to because I want to save my health. More madman's knowledge. If I remember correctly, yeah, this leads to Old Yarnum. So this town is built on top of Old Yarnum, which, once that place got infected with the beast infliction, they said burn the whole place down, and they did just that, and they just destroyed all of it. Didn't turn out too well for the people living there. If I remember correctly, I feel like I'm missing something. I might have forgotten something.
YouTube channel to upload these playthroughs. I was actually going to suggest that after, is that we start saving these on YouTube.
I should do that, yeah. There's so many, like, all the lore I know is from other YouTubers that do this way better than I do. There's a whole, like, YouTube channel, there's, like, several YouTube channels that are dedicated to just nothing other than just explaining the lore of all this shit. I'm assuming you mean you can, even though you wrote that you can't teach me. That's fine. Yeah, next time we get together, show me. Well, the last upload I did was... Yeah, because Monday's stream... How does it work when they, like...
It stays on your channel for 14 days, and it gets deleted.
So 2 weeks, so not this Monday coming up, but the Monday following, it'll get deleted? Because the last stream, the Bioshock stream, was on Monday, the one that just passed, right?
Yeah, so we have plenty of time.
Yeah, okay. Alright, if I remember... The sudden cut in audio. Like, you can hear the wind. Because you're still kind of outside, and then... that quietness. Hi there. No, you don't. Bad doggy. Or person. I think this used to be a person. Probably the implication here. Probably should turn the brightness down because it is too bright. Let's see. Brightness.
Oh yeah, Nick's reminded me. If you're enjoying this, Andro also shows up on Nyx's channel. They're currently playing Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
Come join us this Saturday.
Well, not this Saturday. I closed, remember? So we're not gonna have time.
Oh shit, that's right.
Oh damn, really? Is the internet still not fixed? Yeah, unfortunately, like, my schedule, one of my coworkers is on vacation this week, so my schedule's a little fucky. So this Saturday I won't be opening, which otherwise I would have been down to stream Devil May Cry 5. We still haven't, you know, we're still stuck on chapter 8.
I mean, we can do Sunday.
We could. Yeah, basically, well, how's the internet? Did you ever fix?
Still shit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Would be?
She says she could barely watch you on Twitch and be on Discord at the same time, which is pretty abysmal.
That's kind of a problem if we plan on streaming.
Well, now
they come tomorrow to fix it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if everything's fine and we could stream this Sunday, I'm down. Either way, I guess if we can't stream Devil May Cry, I'm down to stream my own Bloodborne. Actually, if the internet still doesn't work, I could still come over, and remember, I could still stream from the PlayStation because it worked last time, even though your internet was kind of fucky. Because I don't think the streaming straight from the PlayStation uses up that much upload speed. What's it gonna do? Alright, let me know. So yeah.
Keep us posted.
So if we don't stream Devil May Cry 5 on Midnight's channel, I'll be streaming more Bloodborne on Sunday. Oh wait, how long have I been streaming?
I'm pretty sure we're at 2.5 hours, if not more.
Yeah, it's already 1:30 in the morning. I will...
Yeah, we're just past the 2.5 hour mark.
Well, let me make it to the next area, because the next area is a fun one. I'm sure Bearded Vulture and Informal Glutton... Well, Informal Glutton didn't even make it this far, from what he told me. But Bearded Vulture should know this area very well, because he told me he got stuck here. And... not a surprise, this area fucking sucks. Although this area is technically optional. Because technically where I need to go to... Yeah, this whole area is technically completely optional. Actually kind of debating skipping this area because this area is kind of a pain in the ass, and I'm definitely gonna die if I go out there because the guy that I can fight will kill me. Oh, and this is like one of the first areas where you fight other hunters.
Okay, so chat, we just heard my brother like, oh, from downstairs. He's watching some anime, and I'm sure some dramatic ass shit happened.
Oh, that's right.
Because my brother's weed garbage. Like, he literally has a t-shirt that says anime is trash and so am I.
This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. Okay, I'll just leave. Actually, let me see if I can, something I can find.
Very well.
I think I'm starting to hit the cap where I stop receiving like massive ups to my stats.
Farewell, good man.
I'll fix up my weapon. Oh, German's still here. Cool guy German. Let's do some shopping with our friends over here. This is probably one of the most annoying parts of this game. There is a area that you can only get to if you buy this item. And there's no way of you knowing that unless you fucking look it up. Key to the gate to the Grand Cathedral's Round Plaza. So yeah, this is how you skip the Old Yarnum section of the game. Because you don't really have to go there and you don't have to fight the Bloodstarved Beast at all. It's actually not necessary.
Damn, Chad's calling you cheater again.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, because oh no, I'm not gonna skip Old Yarnum. I'm definitely gonna go in there, and I'm gonna fight our friend Jura, I think was his name. Looker Upper. What does that mean?
The chat's mad that you didn't go into this game completely blind, even though you've admitted to playing this game many times before.
I'm literally playing. Yeah, I'm playing New Game Plus. I can't be playing this mode unless I've beat the game already at least once. Holy Moonlight Sword.
Damn.
Shit, I can already buy all the weapons? I can buy Chikage. Chikage's kind of cool.
Just referring to us all as chat. You said you looked it up. It don't matter. Damn. He's called... I think Nyx is trying to imply you're like a fake gamer girl.
Oh, really? To be honest, this game is hard as dicks. You have to like look some shit up. Actually, like you kind of like the whole opening the door thing. Actually, there is another way into that area without using the key that you can buy right now. I forget how the fuck you do it though. Antidotes. I'm actually gonna need that now.
I love how there's more salt coming out of chat than from you.
Oh, really? Well, because I'm busy playing the game. I should sell some of this shit because I'm not gonna use the fucking Fist of Gratia. I'm not gonna use this torch. I already have one. Wooden shield is actually a joke. This item is actually like a joke item. It's with the exception of this that was in the DLC. This is the only shield you can get in the game. And it's literally just a wooden plank, and they tell you like, yeah, it's fucking garbage because this is their way of making fun of Dark Souls. Because in Dark Souls, you practically can't beat the game without a shield. Even though I know there's people that fucking do it with like, without even weapons, but you know, fuck those people. Because they're fucking crazy. Flame split? Nah, I'm definitely not gonna use that. So this. Oh, the beast. Oh, I forgot about that. The foreign clothes. Damn. Still need a little bit more items to sell.
Actually, babe, you wanna call it here? to the 3-hour mark. See, this is the dangerous part about letting him like turn the game on, is that he will not stop.
I could play this shit for fucking hours. This game
really can. He'll probably play through the night.
Salt fuel? What? I'm going to buy this item now. What was I going to do? Old Yarnum. Yeah, I guess I'll cut it here because if I go into the next area, it's gonna take me a while to fully beat that little area because it's kind of a pain in the ass. That's at least like a good hour of gameplay, unless I just run in there real quick and just show you what it is. But yeah.
We'll save that. We'll leave y'all in suspense.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got a top hat. Now me and my buddies are matching. Yeah.
They're so cute.
It's not cheating, it's doing research. So yeah, I guess this is a nice little cliffhanger.
Yeah, I know there's at least a handful of people who have to go to work in the morning, so...
Yeah. So yeah, we made it to the bottom of this creepy old church after uncovering a giant tomb that opens up with a mechanism. And there's a sign there that says, "This is Old Yarnum, we don't want hunters in here." Which means me, a hunter, will definitely run in there and upset everybody. Yeah, I don't know what it is about me in games. Like, I just really like doing everything that the game has to offer and like trying to see everything and collecting everything.
Even the shitty games.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Like, if it's a game that like I really don't like, I'll just beat it and be like, all right, well, I beat it. All right, I guess next time we'll be taking a nice little trip through Old Yarnum.
Alright, chat. We love you.
Goodbye. Wait.
Wait. Don't just go.
Goodbye.
Give chat a minute to say bye to each other.
No. Bye, everybody. Fuck you.
God damn it.
I don't know why that's one of them. Oh yeah, gotta make contact. Ta-da! Later, taters. Goodbye, everybody.
Alright, good night, peoples.
Wait, is he gonna do it? Give it a second. Give it a second. Right. He's gonna do it soon. Gotta hold this pose for a little bit. There's a little secret with this pose if you hold it long enough. Yeah.
Wow! Amazing!
His arms get tired and he's like, alright, I gotta switch. Probably shouldn't have shown that pose now because you get that way later in the game, but whatever. You'll see why that pose is a thing. Or maybe not. I don't know. They don't really fully explain it in the game. It's kind of neat, though. goodbye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.
What happened? Wait a second. Broadcast setting. Stop broadcasting. And goodbye. See you guys on Sunday, whether it be on my channel or Midnight's channel. Bye-bye.